If, like me, you have a dog who loves to play with the ball, then it's really important to try and resist the urge to take it out on walks and just chuck it repeatedly over and over again. It's not great for our dogs in terms of their stimulation levels. Dogs, when they play together, really they do it in short bursts. If you notice when your dog plays with a toy or perhaps with other dogs, you might notice that they play for a few seconds and then they stop and then they start. That's them self-regulating and kind of keeping their arousal levels at a really suitable level. When they play with a ball over and over again, sorry, Buster's just coming for a cuddle while I'm talking to you, then they can become very overstimulated and they're not taking in the world around them the way they should be. Walks should involve lots of sniffing, lots of mooching, seeing what's nearby and feeling okay with it. And then what you end up with is a dog when you get home that's so overstimulated, they might be physically exhausted, but then perhaps a short while later you almost feel like you haven't tired them out and you need to take them back out again. So we're going to use a ball, as any toy really we could use, as part of the training tool for a walk. So I've got one here that's on the end of a rope. Reason being is we could play with this more than one way. We could either chuck it or we could even just play with it with a game of tug, which is really good because it shows Buster that I can be part of the fun as well. So we're now going to use this to practice a sit and stay. Okay, so here's Buster. He's just sniffing out some treats I've just thrown down. We've just done a little scatter feed in the grass. And then when he's ready, I'm going to ask him to sit and stay. And then I'm going to do a few paces back and then we're going to reward him with the ball on the rope. Just going to double check he's got everything. Okay, Buster, sit. Good boy, stay. So I'm going to go a few paces back. I'm not going to make it too tricky, because we've got lots of distractions around us and who wants to play a game that they can't win? So we don't make it too hard for our dogs, we just go at their level. And then in a sec I'm going to say, come on in, good boy, good lad. And then I'm going to reveal the ball out of my pocket. I didn't let him see it beforehand because I don't want it to be bribery. I want him to find his reward after he's done the thing I've asked. And then I'm going to let him enjoy the ball. And crucially, I'm going to let him play with that for a little while because who wants a boring reward?